What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Th12 channel, and welcome to the series where we're trying to fix a Town Hall 12 that started out with level 1 everything. We're on episode 5 now, I think, episode 5, and it's starting to hurt. It's starting to get hard. The giants have finished in the lab. The lab itself is finished, and I started working on some of the collectors. I got pretty much all of them to level 5, I think. So we are gaining a certain amount of resources. We're gaining a good amount of resources every time we log on. It's not the best, but it definitely helps. But as you can see in the lab here, we don't have enough to do the giants level 5. So we're gonna have to redirect some of our resources to other things until then. I think I'm going to start doing the barbarians because I keep including them in my army and I keep sending them in and they keep getting roasted. So I think the barbarians is the next move. So we're gonna upgrade the barbarians a little bit. They only cost 50,000, but the giants are gonna cost 2.25 million next. And as you can see, I'm down to 1.1 million. While I was offline, I did do a couple attacks. I did a few, I think, and you can see I was just picking off some stuff. This actually wasn't worth it, this replay right here. You can see I use a lot of stuff, and the only reason I did so much, let's go ahead and look at it real quick, is because look at it, man. Look at the base. It's so weak, right? But I couldn't do, I'm gonna go ahead and speed through it. I couldn't do anything. I healed, I raged, and my warden's on air right there because I was using the warden to do some of the easy like goblin campaign stuff. And he goes down. I mean, I couldn't get anything, man. Maybe I should have placed him over here. There was more openings over here, but I just thought I could hit the base and be perfectly fine, and I kind of zoned out after that. But it wasn't worth it, guys. It wasn't worth it. Elixir is the most precious resource I need right now. It helps me. Like this one, I picked off some gold, and this one I got a decent amount. This one I got some gold. See, I just been doing like little stuff, like, and sometimes it just takes so long to find a match that I just find, you know, the next like sort of dead base that has like decent collectors on the outside, and I just try to pick them off. But everything above this, so yeah, I've just been trying to pick off stuff and find bases where, you know, they have outside collectors and I can just pick off something and get something, right? Just claw my way back up. But it's starting to get difficult. I definitely need stronger troops. I don't know if I should change my farming composition or not. These are the, you know, these are my best troops right now. I don't have anything else invested into, so these are the only things I got right now. So I'm gonna keep sticking with Gybards for a little while. I might do the wizards soon, but I think I want to get, I at least want to get my Gybards right to like Town Hall 10 level, you know, with the goblins as well, which is going to be expensive. It's going to take a while to do that. Just to do that part is going to it's going to be quite the headache. So we have 2.69 gold, 1.1 mil elixir, and the defenses are fine. I'm not like losing too much on defense. Most of the people are just coming in and grabbing stuff and leaving. That guy took a lot, but for the most part, I mean, I don't really lose that much when it comes to defense. So we're okay defensively, I think, for now. And I think what I'm going to do is just focus my gold on, or saving my gold for the clan castle. Clan castle has been a huge help, and if I can get it to the max level, which will be difficult, but if I can get it to the max level, I can start carrying max Valkyries, 5 of them, to start standing the wall wrecker and then just exploding them right in the middle. But that is definitely a challenge as well because it is not cheap to upgrade that clan castle. So I think what we're gonna do here is, what is this, level 2 still? Really? We're not gonna waste our gold on them. No, it's not that big a deal. I think the smart move is to continue working on the collectors, and I'm gonna keep chipping away at bases. And I did like I said, I did the goblin campaign for a little bit. Did a bunch of them with the warden and heroes and a little bit of troops and stuff like that, because some of the, you know, levels don't have air targeting defenses. So I just use the warden and smash in. There's no time limit or anything, so I just smash in and get some easy loot. But God, it's starting to get hard, guys. It's starting to get hard. I thought it was gonna be easy, and at first it was like, you know, I was like, damn, I'm not really doing anything. And then, you know, I got the practice loot, which helped for sure. It definitely gave me it, you know, I was comfortable for like a little bit. And now I'm back to struggling because, like, even though I've upgraded my troops a little bit, they're not doing anything. Let's go ahead and jump into a couple farming replays. I will cut it and then, you know, I'll cut back in when we find a base. But sometimes it takes like a good 30 minutes of searching. I'm going through like 100 bases trying to find a match. So we're going to cut it here, guys. And I'll include a couple farming attacks, some good ones, not some ones where I'm like just like on the outside picking stuff off. But we'll cut it here. We'll come back when the barbarians are done, get some farming attacks in, and we'll go from there. Let's do some collectors though before I go. While we're waiting, let's invest into the elixir collectors. I think that's more of the better option versus the gold right now. And it's not that I don't have anything against the gold, it's just I really need the elixir. So it's going to be about, is that a bigger one? Oh, it's level 6. Okay, cool. So that one's going to be about 6 hours, and the rest are going to be about 4. So we're going to cut it here. We're going to come back a little later, do some farming attacks, or show you guys some farming attacks, and then we'll make our next move. Probably keep investing into the barbarians a little bit, maybe the archers, goblins. We'll see. But I'll cut it here, guys, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Alright, guys, and we are back, and I recorded something for this next part, but I just don't, I literally was talking, I realized I was talking for like 10 minutes and literally saying nothing, no context, no nothing. It was just me rambling for 10 minutes. So basically what happened was we started the goblin upgrades to level 4, and we're continuously working on our foundation, which is the Gybards and the goblins. And if we get a chance, we'll go ahead and do the spells as well. But I guess we could do them. But the only problem with, you know, upgrading them is that they cost more. Look at that, 2,000 extra elixir just from using them. That's a jump. 1,500. And do I use the? I don't think I use the freeze. Do I use the freeze? I do use the freeze. Can't even upgrade it. But the point is that what I was saying, or what I was trying to convey in that previous recording, is that there's not a lot of content, at least interesting content, for me to show you guys. All I've been doing is farming. Oh, I meant farming. And some of them aren't very interesting. This top one is probably the most interesting it gets. It's very hard to find bases like this, but I'm gonna 4 times it. Super rushed, super dead base. Collectors are easily accessible. I can grab them. The walls aren't very strong, so it was easy to get in there. I had Max Valkyries in the wall wrecker. I mean, that's it's pretty bare. That's the best way. It's like a very bland procedure right now, because all I'm doing is grinding, man. I literally sit here for hours. I'm watching, you know, a YouTube video, or I'm watching TV, and I'm just sitting here, boom, and okay, boom, and then boom, and boom, and boom, and then I find one, and then I place like 10 right here, get a little bit back, 7 right here. Sometimes I find good ones like this one, 258, 238. Let me see this one real quick. Sometimes I get good ones like this, but it'll cost me more troops, which will, you know, make me search longer, because then I can't attack certain bases. It's a very grindy process right now. So what I'm going to do, we're going to cut it here, and we're going to continue focusing on the collectors. As you can see in the right side right here, I'm really laser focused on getting these elixir collectors done, because I think the most important thing right now, if you are super rush base, is to, if you're as bad as me, is to fix your foundation, fix your farming troops first, make it easier to farm for yourself, and then go out and do the things that you need defensively, or, you know, wall wise, all those extra things that you don't really need. I think that's the way I'm going to go. So the elixir for the troops is the best investment for me, in my opinion. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep pushing them, and we're going to come back when either the goblins are done, or I change the farming, you know, the way I farm, anything like that. You know, collectors are just going to keep going up until they're done, but I don't really have anything for you guys right now. It might be a little bit before the next part of this video comes. It might be a little bit before the next part of this video comes, but we'll see what we do. If there's any big jumps or anything, I will definitely record that part. But for the most part, all I'm doing is collectors and you know, the troops that I'm using, and that's it. Very bare, very minimum stuff. I mean, I'm saving my gold for my clan castle, but most of it goes towards wall wreckers. So I mean, eventually it'll get up there, but I'm not really focused on gold. So we're gonna cut it here, guys, and we'll be back when you know, we got something interesting to show you. I mean, all I'm doing right now is grinding. So if you have a rush base, it's a grind. It's gonna take some time. All right, see you guys in a little bit.
2,000 years later.
Alright, guys, and we are back on our Town Hall 12. It's been a few days since I've, well, this is a few days later. I've been on it pretty much every single day. I've been working on the collectors furiously. Got them up to 10. These ones are going up to 10 right now. And we're almost done with the elixir collectors. I'm just trying to get as much as I can, so that way every time I log on I get more. So we have a builder available. It's gonna go straight to the elixir collector. But I wanted to cut back in and show you guys that I've been also pushing the clan games. Clan games are gonna be super important because I get an extra reward if I max out on this account, and man, I need it. So we're gonna go with probably like a Rune of Elixir. We have Builder Potion. Is it actually even worth it? I didn't look at this too much, but maybe the Book of Fighting? Yeah, Book of Fighting would be cool. Book of Fighting, but we'll need a lot of elixir for it. Anyway, the extra reward is going to help with this account, and I didn't want to like just cut in when clan games are over and I have these rewards and you're like, where'd you get that? You know, did you buy it? Huh? And I don't want you guys, so I don't want you guys to think I was, so I didn't want to think you get, what the fuck? I don't want you guys to think that I'm buying stuff using my gems to gem the base, because that's not the intention of the video. It's not the intention of the series. I want to know how to fix it, you know, without using money. I mean, anybody can fix it if they have enough gems. So what we're going to do here is what I've been doing is I've been going over to the builder base and been doing builder base challenges because it's so like low level, right? That I'm running into easy bases, easy to snipe off town halls, get stars and damage and all that. So like this one right here, we have 200 for 225. 450%. So what I do here is I start this challenge. It's only 350. It's a decent amount of points. So what I do, why do I keep saying that? I've had a hard time talking today. This is like my third video I've recorded today, by the way. And I can say that in this series because, you know, I'm just chatting with y'all. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, we're gonna find a match, and so the goal is to get damage, I think. So this is actually a little tougher than what I've been running into, but it's pretty easy. I mean, let's see, where can we get the most damage from? Probably from the cannon side. So if I just snipe off a cannon, and snipe off, oh, I went to the storage. I'm trying to snipe off the archer chest. So what I'm doing here is just, you know, the army doesn't take too long to load, so I just kind of snipe off what I can, get as much damage as I can. The bases I usually find aren't this like built, so it looks like this guy actually rearranged it on purpose like that. But I mean, it's pretty easy. I've just been kind of farming clan games, and then once I get the max clan or the max rewards and I get the extra one, it's gonna help out a lot. The rune's gonna help. I guess the Book of Fighting is gonna help as well. Like, the resources obviously are gonna help. So it's not as bad as I thought it was to fix it. It's just a grind. I've also been grinding with farming. I'm gonna show you guys here in a second. So we got that. We'll wait for the next army to load. It'll take about a minute, right? Yeah, a minute. I've also been grinding, but it's similar to the things I've been doing before. It's just avoiding using the spells unless I have to. And then I've been, you know, sniping. Did I fail on that one? This one was a fail. Some of them have been fails. Sniping off town halls that are on the outside that have a decent amount of loot. And like this one was a town hall snipe. And I've just been like trickling things in. So let's take a look at that top one. So this one looks interesting. 287. What is it? Oh, it's Town Hall 11. So this one had, you know, dead base, resources on the outside, just picking off things, and I'm 4 times a year, and just grabbing what I can to, you know, get as much as I can. I think, where else did I leave off with the upgrade? I don't remember where I left off at. Let's go back here real quick. And giants are going to level 5. All right, so they cost 2.25 million. I had 3 million elixir at one point because of this. I was just furiously farming, watching, you know, YouTube video or something, and when the builder base was loading for the challenge, because I have to get it done in an hour. When that was loading for the challenge, I would come over to the main village, and I would just go find a match, and I would just look for a base that's dead or easily accessible, and just pick stuff off. You know, I'm not gonna be able to find one for a while, but I'll show you some of the replays. I just, you know, picked them off. This one looks like it's a good one, and another dead base. Look at that, easy money all day. You know, I used the wall wrecker because the wall wrecker costs gold. We're not really too focused on saving gold, and CC troops I can get as many as I want. So it's been a process. That's what I've been doing for the past few days, just keeping you guys up to speed. I've only been working on collectors, only the elixir collectors. So you see they're, you know, 9, 10, you know, they're all going up. So every time I log on, I get more stuff. But that's it. That's all I've been doing for that. And I think this is going to conclude for episode 5. When we come back for episode 6. When we come back for episode 6, we'll probably begin the series, or the episode will probably begin with the elixir collectors already done. As of right now where I'm making the video, I'm leaving for Vegas for a week, for Thanksgiving and all that. So by the time I come back and, you know, make the next episode, the elixir collectors will most likely be done. And I'm not sure what my next step is after that. I don't know if it's to go into the gold mines, because I mean, gold is not super important. It's definitely an elixir. So I think once the collectors are done, we're gonna go towards the camps. I think the camps are gonna be the next investment. They don't cost that much right now. 750. Yeah. So camps will be the next one after that, and then we're gonna continue hitting the troops and stuff like that. But don't be surprised when we come back and all the elixir collectors are done. So I'm gonna be gone for about a week, and we'll go from there. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'm trying to make it as entertaining as possible, but it's really difficult when all I'm doing is grinding. Literally, I sit here and just grind for like an hour. When I'm doing challenges or looking for bases, you know, I'll watch a video or TV or something and just look for bases, grind. Look for bases, grind. It's a very dull process. So, but that's all I have for you guys in terms of updates for the base right now. It is a slow process. It does take some grit to get through it, because you got to keep going, man. Sometimes it gets so boring because you're like sitting there just searching for hours and hours, man. All right, anyway, but that's it for the video, guys. That's it for episode 5. When I come back again, don't be surprised when you see that side already maxed out, at least collector wise. So hopefully I'll see you guys in episode 6. If you guys enjoyed it, definitely appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys missed an episode, by the way, check it out on my channel. It's a playlist. All of them are in order, and you can see where we started and where we are now. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.